You've been misled since birth. They taught you to be soft, to be agreeable, and to tolerate pain as if it were noble. They claimed that forgiveness is strength, and that staying silent in the face of disrespect is a sign of maturity. You accepted this nonsense because they presented it convincingly. And what did it lead you to? Pain, betrayal, sleepless nights filled with self-doubt. You were conditioned to be weak, but today, that version of you, the one who tolerated disrespect, accepted betrayal, and continuously forgave those who stabbed you in the back, is gone. He's buried. You don't owe the world your kindness. You owe yourself your power. From this moment on, you become formidable. Not reckless or cruel, but unshakable. Emotionally disciplined, calm under pressure, focused like a laser. You will be the kind of person who doesn't flinch when life knocks you down. Because life doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care if you're tired, hurt, confused, or broken. Life rewards strength and punishes weakness. You either take control or you get controlled. You either become the predator or you remain the prey. And you've been prey for far too long. Let me ask you something. How many times have you stayed silent when someone disrespected you? How many times did you forgive someone, knowing they would hurt you again? How many nights did you lie in bed thinking, why do they treat me like this? You weren't kind. You were naive. You weren't strong. You were afraid of being alone. And now you're angry at them, at yourself, at the world. Good. You should be. That anger, it's energy, it's power. It's the spark that ignites the fire within you, allowing you to build something stronger. From now on, stop explaining yourself. Stop begging for respect. Stop engaging with people who don't contribute to your mission. You've spent your life caring for people who wouldn't offer you even a bandage when you were hurting. You've wasted time being nice to those who wouldn't even celebrate your achievements. But now all your energy is for you, for building yourself up, for sharpening your mind, your body, and your purpose. Here's the truth. Nobody is coming to save you. Not your friends, not your parents, not society. If you don't save yourself, you'll remain broken. That's the reality. So yes, they may have broken you. They lied, they left, they betrayed you. That's okay. It was necessary because now you can rise from it. Now you can rebuild from the ashes. You will become someone they can never hurt again. The new you won't react emotionally. He will be dangerous. He will observe instead of react. He will build instead of chasing. He will create results instead of seeking approval. This is your new life. You no longer live by feelings. You live by discipline. You live by a code. You live by power. Because this time, you're not coming back the same. You're coming back untouchable. Let me tell you something they won't teach you in school. Your pain is your power. Every scar they gave you, every tear you held back, every betrayal you endured in silence, that was fuel. You think your past made you weak? Wrong. It made you lethal. You just haven't activated that side of yourself yet. They broke you? Good. Because now you know what it feels like to hit rock bottom. And the thing about hitting rock bottom is there's only one direction left. Up. Do you know why most people never succeed? Because they're afraid of being the villain in someone else's story. They prioritize being liked over being respected. You can't be both. When you finally decide to stop being a doormat and start being your person, they'll call you arrogant, cold, or selfish. Let them gossip. Let them cry. You don't owe them peace. You owe yours. Elf, freedom. And freedom comes with sacrifice. The old you wanted friends, the new you wants a legacy. Discipline is now your guiding principle. Respect is your currency. Silence is your weapon. The loudest person in the room is often the weakest. The one who shares everything and seeks validation is losing power. But the one who moves in silence, unseen, calculated, strategic, that's the man you are becoming. You're not loud because you don't seek approval. You have nothing to prove to anyone. You're not in competition with boys. You're shaping yourself into a man of strength. This world does not offer second chances. You have two choices, evolve or be consumed. And those who have hurt you, they are watching. They expect you to remain broken. Let them think that. While they watch, you train, you learn, you build. Until the day arrives when you walk into a room and they can feel your presence before you even speak. That's true power. The kind that doesn't need to shout to be heard. Here's the truth. If you want to become unbreakable, you must first break yourself. Strip away the softness, burn the weakness, kill the version of yourself that craves comfort. Comfort is for the weak. You grow in the fire, sharpen in the darkness, and rise in silence. Pain becomes your gym. Solitude is your school. Discomfort, that's your new home. Because you're not like the others. You weren't born to live an average life. You weren't put on this earth to be quiet and nice. You were built for battle. From this moment forward, you are not just surviving. You are becoming the storm. They tried to bury you because they believed you were finished. They didn't realize you were a seed. And now you are growing, darker, sharper, colder. You are no longer the man who bends when the world pushes. You are the man who pushes back, harder. You finally understand the only way to stop being a victim is to become something they fear. You don't seek revenge, you want results. Your discipline Mew. So be sharp enough to cut through excuses like a blade. Forget motivation. Motivation is for the weak. It comes and goes like the weather. You need something stronger. Conviction. Conviction is permanent. It wakes you up when you're tired. It doesn't care about your feelings. Conviction says, do it anyway. That's what separates the average from the elite. Everyone wants to be a lion until it's time to do what lions do. Hunt in the dark, alone, bleeding and silent. No applause, no cameras, just the grind, just the hunger. If you're still crying about what they did to you, you're not ready. If you're still blaming your ex, your parents, or your past, you're being weak. The world doesn't owe you closure. It doesn't owe you healing. You owe it to yourself to rise. Nobody is coming to save you. You are no longer a child. Stop waiting for someone to fix you. You are not broken. You are simply untrained. You've been soft for too long. Now it's time to train as if your life depends on it. Because it does. Every time you say, I can't, you are lying to yourself. Every time you say, maybe tomorrow, you are delaying your destiny. While you hesitate, someone else is grinding. Someone else is waking up early, training in silence, making moves, becoming a machine. While you are still scrolling, still complaining, still dreaming, instead of executing. That version of you needs to die. Right now. Burn him, bury him, mourn him, and walk away. Because that man was never going to make it. But you will. You want to win? Then act like it. Think like it. Live like it every single day. That means no shortcuts, no excuses, no pleading for comfort. Get your mind out of the gutter. Gain control over your emotions. You want to be dangerous? Then become intentionally dangerous. Build a body they can't break. Build a mind they can't shake. Create a life that laughs in the face of pain. That's how you become untouchable. That's how you ensure nothing and nobody will ever hurt you again. This is your turning point. This is the moment you stop merely existing and start dominating. You're not here to survive, you're here to conquer. Conquer your laziness, conquer your fear, conquer every negative voice in your head that ever told you you weren't good enough. Burn that voice to ashes. Rewrite the script. You're not a failure, you're not a reject. You are the weapon forged in every fire they put you through. And now you're awake. The old you craved comfort. The new you, he craves war. War with your weaknesses, war with your excuses, war with the system that told you to be quiet, soft, and obedient. You were told to fit in, but you were born to stand out. You were advised to play it safe, but kings don't live safely. They rule. Stop asking for permission. Stop waiting for signs. You are the sign, the storm, the reckoning. They will regret underestimating you. People will talk. Let them. People will doubt. Let them. Their opinions are just noise. And you're the thunder. You're not emotional anymore. You're focused, cold, calculated. You're not chasing relationships. You're chasing greatness. You're not pursuing distractions. You're building your empire in silence. Because when it's complete, they won't be able to ignore it. You are the hardest worker in the room, even when you're alone, especially when you're alone. That's where legends are built, in the darkness. And if nobody claps for you, clap for yourself. Nobody believes in you? Perfect. That means they'll never see you coming. Your pain, fuel, your heartbreak, fire, your mistakes, lessons, your comeback, unstoppable. But only if you choose it. This world doesn't care about your feelings. It respects results. Get them. Own them. No more complaining. No more waiting. No more weakness. No more fear. Today is the day you decide. You will become so powerful that nothing and nobody will ever hurt you again.